Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and welcome to the stream. It literally just occurred to me that the music that is currently playing is from the first level of Time Splitters 2. It's the ice level, because I'm at the ice level in Zelda. But like, I'm currently playing a game called Tropical Freeze, and it has an ice level pack, and that's what I'm doing. I could have used that. I just really like time splits. It's fine. Hello, Rickshaws. How you doing? Let's go! I forget how loud I had to put you. I'm gonna put you there. Alright, let's see what this game has... Where has it put me? I don't remember that. What am I doing? Because I thought that I was supposed to be going up to the ice mountain. And, is it you? Oh, hell yeah, Snow Peak Top, let's go! Because there's precious little that I remember about this game. And one of them is what this dungeon is. Okay, so I've got my SWAT button, and I've got that, and I've got that. I'm gonna go for this thing. Oh, whoa! I heard ruckus and, just a human. I see humans not often, huh? Why human come to snows? Are you Canadian? You on spiritual journey? Or look for true self? You look for long time. Thought it was joke. Yeti's joke too, huh? You look for something also. Tell truth. Oh, you look for mirror in such far away place. Why you not say so before? But you make good climb, and you lucky to meet me. I found shiny mirror piece. Same mirror you look for, huh? Oh, you come to house and see yourself. I caught fish. I make you hot meal at least. Miles far away. We slide there, huh? Do like me. Come. Rickstress found this out hanging out with myself and Tiny Child's cousin. That if you want to make Tiny Child's cousin laugh, by crikey, do a voice. Just go, hello you over there, how are you? And, oh, she is loving it. And now we ice cap zone. And now we, Great Glacier from Final Fantasy VII. Go left, then right. I'm pretty sure that's the one that takes you to Alexander. Or at least the closest to Alexander. Oh, look at that airtime. That was... some SSX tricky nonsense is what that was. What is this Mario Kart stage? Did you see those boosters on top of the trees? Stay up there, get some airtime. That's where the secret is. Don't worry, you'll get it, Link. Everything will be fine. It kind of is, right? Because that's, Mount Wario has something like that. Wario Dam? Do I mean Wario? Yeah, Wario Dam. Or whatever. The level with the dam in it. Oh, look at those skills! I'm so angry! Cass dies at the end, a tragedy in many, many parts. There's also rupees up there, so I'm wondering if, hey, bring the hook shot. Right, where was the jumpy part? That's a jumpy part. I can't see what's up there. Would they... Ah. I'm just thinking, would they be so mean as to hide, like, a piece of heart up there? And the only way to get it is to do those tricky jumps. Somewhere, Stonehenge is smiling that SSX Tricky came up again. You also do the SSX thing? Amazing. Here? What's with this guy? He's got a nice place for a beast man. I feel like you are not one to talk, Gobbleen. You are, in the floor. Honestly? What a mansion! Yeah, so I'm glad you also do this, Rixtress, because I thought I was the only one. I can't imagine we're gonna need you, so let's go for that, and I don't know, you. Am I gonna need my Beyblade powers? Probably not. Nice to have. Good dog. Why still threat? Oh. Do I want that? I have a bottle of that. Why do I have that? Oh, no, I don't have a bottle of that. I have a bottle of Goddess Tears. Is what that purple potion is. Alright, cool. Question. Okay, good. I saw that. It launched as soon as I hit the go live button. And I'm looking at it thinking, man, I really want to back that. I'm probably going to back that, but also not to a high tier. I don't have a great deal of spending money right about now. I'm looking at plane tickets. Who? Oh. Sorry, I have sickness. Come closer. You cute little human. Husband told me you come. You want to look at mirror, huh? My husband found it, but a pretty thing, huh? But since I get mirror, I get sick. Then bad monsters appear. So many bad things happen since mirror. So we lock bedroom on 3rd floor where it hangs, huh? Wait, I tell you where key is. Fever makes head blurry, but it'll probably here in room marked by this symbol. right now, I can't even get up. Would you bring it to me? Start with door right here. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, you! Wife look bad, huh? Not healthy since mirror. So I make soup for her. Fish from Zora village are most nutritious. You tired, huh? You have some. It give you energy. Oh, that's amazing! You put simple soup in your bottle. It smells like fish broth. I think that's really sweet, and that is also something that I will do for my friends and partners. Hey, y'all, come get some simple soup. Get yourself 2 hearts. Hey, you. Phew! Oh, free at last. Gracious, you're that nice fellow who helped me out the other day. How nice to see you again. It's been 2 weeks. And a little bit. Well, now that we found each other again, let's stick together for a bit, I'll be right with you, so if you want to warp out, just let me know. I feel like maybe I shouldn't break this guy's stuff while he can hear me doing it, so... On we go. Are you a... No. Thought maybe I could get through that. I mean, I'll probably back it to, like... Gosh, I hate these puzzles so much. I'll back it to, like, getting the game and maybe a little bonus dealio, but... Nah. But then stepping off the platform lowers the gate. Do you see? It's one of these dealies. Now, I've only got 4 of these, so this needs to count. Doesn't work. Good to know. Do you work? Nope. I mean, I'd be looking for a console copy, because I throw it on the Switch, and it's way easier to stream that way, assuming it works. There were issues when the Serena Expedition got a little wavily, didn't it? But we got there. Oh, that's not going to go where I think it's going to go. Well then, probably PC. We'll give it a go on the PC, why not? A little rude. Messy, but I solved the problem. Don't go into that. See, because now what we do, one of those, and one of those. I can't wait for this puzzle to keep unsolving itself every time I leave the room. I'm getting flashbacks to Pandora's Tower, of all things. Anyone remember that? I remember that. It's on this console. In fact, that's how I streamed it. That game was fine. Oh, it's Kingdom Hearts now. Square Enix has cancelled Kingdom Hearts, the mobile game, because they couldn't find a way to make it a long-term player experience, by which I mean Battle Pass. They couldn't work out how to drag out the Battle Pass. Don't pretend they meant anything else. You know damn well. Don't I have, a skill that's supposed to help with things like this? Wouldn't the critical strike help with this? I remember feeling kind of bad for these guys, because they make really distinct pain sounds, and I don't like that. Hello? That's a buried treasure chest. I dig you out. Yes, I can. Look at that. There. Oh, right. I was gonna say, surely I've been this way. Look at him spin! Oh, that's amazing! It's probably expecting me to, use the bow and arrow. Let's find out. That one kind of jumped me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I just hit him. Alright. I was gonna say, there's an obvious glowy weak point. And video games tells me to use, like, pinpoint strikes to hit those. Like the, you know the sentinels that we've seen here and about? Go for those, I thought to myself. That feels like a trap. Why is that a trap? Because it's a trap! Wow, screw you if you haven't found the health splitter, I guess. What's this? This isn't right. She got the wrong location. Want to go back to try and get her to remember where the key is? But I think I know what I can do with that pumpkin. Are we gonna make a pie? Hell no, we're not gonna make a pie. But we could. I'd like to. Can't do that right now. Well, you know what? It just so happens I brought something for the sting. There you go. Give me that soup. I'm going to leave that for now, because I imagine what I'm going to do next is give the soup, the pumpkin to that guy, and he's going to put it in his soup. I've made pumpkin soup a time or two. It's okay. The stuff I had in South Africa was better. You find it, huh? What? Pumpkin? Why there? Oh, sorry. Husband in kitchen right now. Take pumpkin to him. I try to remember. What flavor? Pumpkin! You have pumpkin, huh? Pumpkin, huh? Thanks, huh? You taste it if you want. Good soup. Minestrone good soup. Of the good soup family. Ugh. Needs more punch. Needs something. You gave pumpkin? Thank you. Maybe I remember. It could be in that room, I think. Go to room marked by symbol. Check room I marked on map, huh? This is why I remember this dungeon, because this is a dungeon. Like, you see we've got the mini-map down there. And we're getting small keys and boss keys, presumably, and all sorts of bits and pieces. Faltering Boomletu. I can't. Y'all bots need to step up your game. Knowingest J.E. Drawbridges. Oh my god, it's what's it from Metroid! That's what's it? Is it Shagoff? Whatever it is, I can't hit it. Unless... telling me that's not how I break that. Like, I'm pretty sure I know how to break that. But are you telling me that this cannon didn't work? It should. Oh, I'll bet you're going to be a cannonball dispenser now, aren't you? No? Maybe there's a monster nearby that just got alerted to my presence. There's the issue. I need to carry this cannonball. Look how grouchy Link is. Gotta carry this friggin' thing around. Can I? No. Alright. Why? Why would I try to do that? It's almost like I know what the item is in this dungeon. That's pretty useful. What happens if I pick you up? I mean, I have a greater degree of control. Cannon manual. Insert iron, continue. Put in explosive, launch. That would be why it didn't work previously, because I was shooting nothing out of the cannon. Alright, come on, bomb bag. That'll do. So no, when it comes to Kickstarters, what I will generally do is I will look at, there's another door in here. What I will generally do is I will look at, the thing that I want, like, will it get me the game, the book, the CD, in the format that I want it. So can I get the game on the Switch? Can I get the music as MP3 format? Ideally, I don't really have a CD player anymore, unless you count with PS2. Our devices used to be functional. And, occasionally I will go the extra mile if I think it is something worth doing. So, Wonderland, which is no longer called that, I forget what it is called, I'm in that. I'm in Spilled. When Food Devils eventually comes out, I'm in that twice. Isn't that nice? Maybe I'll get an add-on that's like an extra copy of the game. So wherever I've done like giveaways, that's all on me. I've never been given a key for anything. If I've given something away, it is because I've bought a second key for it. Whatever, I ain't bothered. Ha. I remember doing this bit very carefully. Do I want to come back up here and do this again? No. But I may have to. B. Anyways, yeah, I remember this dungeon because it's absolutely a Zelda dungeon. We got the map, we got the compass, we're getting the keys. But this is somebody's house, and we are let into room by room by room. And you have to sort of make your own way around like that. And there's no other dungeon in the game plays like this. And I can't think of many other dungeons at all that play like this. You know, arguably you've got something like your Resident Evils, which is every area in that game is a mansion or a lab. There's always a lab under the mansion. Alright, I got. Delicious soup. I'm gonna keep hold of that. I'm gonna go back and get some more. So what else can I do with you? Because... look at them there. Mocking me. There's treasure in this room. There's treasure behind that. And there's 2 treasure chests in this room. I mean, thank you, Compass. I appreciate that greatly. How do I get to him? Yeah? Yeah? So, one of the treasure chests is going to be behind that locked door right there. And I'm going to need a cannonball to go in there so I can attack you. Is that a Poe? No, that's just ice. Okay. Treasure behind that, and the other one is over here. Which I think is going to be in that room right there. So. Yeah, gonna need a small key for that. So. Compass tells me that there's 2 treasure chests this way. Given where they are positioned, though, I think that's gonna be either unreachable right now, or letters. yeah, that's going to be come back for that later. Along with... It says there's one over here. Yeah, it's behind you. Okay. Okay, good. I have a better idea of what to do in order to get a bit of extra treasure. Which I suspect that one's going to be... What's the word? Money. That wasn't a bit that I temporarily forgot what money was. I don't know. There's another door to that area, but it's locked, isn't it? Yeah. And she's going to tell me not to go that way, because that is not where the door is. Excuse me, fella. I require additional soup. Got any bombs? What is that small door on the map? I'm wondering now, because it's how I got in here in the first place, is there a dig spot? Like, clearly something has to be done with this device on the wall. And whether it's something that I do right now, or in the future when I unlock Redacted. Also... That's way easier! I'm weaker than when I have the Master Sword, but I can just rush these guys down? Let's go! Oh, that was marked on the map. I thought it was behind this door. Well, showed me. So, you can kind of see it on the map. This door that I am facing, that one takes me to the big chest that I just saw. Oh! So what you are... Cannonball redistribution? That sounds to me like there's something up here. That is going to keep doing that until I go and sort it out. Okay. Right, so this... I'll tell you what this is. This is the devs protecting something in the game. What are you hiding? Why do I need to go through a door to a separate location in order to bring a cannonball back to the place where I use it? Explain me this! Because what that says to me is that if the cannonballs were just in this room, something would break. Maybe they just wanted an extra puzzle. Maybe they wanted me to play in the snow as Woofling. Yes, those two loading pauses were quicker than just wading through the snow. Anyway, by the way, Rickstress, this is what it's like. When you finally get snow, an inch of it is enough to shut down England. So, it's exactly like this. Lovely. Yeah, pretty much. Sounds abysmal, doesn't it? Oh, goodness. How would survive with... Hi. Alright, that thing hits like a tank. Maybe don't do that. If I could back up, Ahaha! Go for tail. But only when it's tired. Was there an easier way to have done this? Because I see a grapple point up there. Probably could have just grabbed the grapple point. You know what I will grab? Balls! Hello, Kosaka, how's it going? So, we can't really move very quickly while holding it. We have the most unwieldy ranged attack in history. How's it going? But, this is what we needed, because... we can break you, I can break you, I break you, I break you, I get you on the rebound. Not entirely sure how I did that. You got the Ordon goat cheese. This cheese is made from milk from Ordon goats. Oh, food again? Yeah, I had a bad feeling about this. She didn't seem very sure of herself. Oh well, let's sit back and hope she has some other brilliant idea. Oh man, custard creams is a solid choice, not gonna lie. Why is my spinner up there? Yeah, look at this! Now we've opened up the, like, both halves of the dungeon at once. What you got? I'm glad that Link has priority on those. Like, I have interrupts. Also, golly, look at those yellow lines. Hang on a sec, folks. Let's put you there. Oh yeah, now I can go back this way. When I said there's a treasure chest there, I'll have to come back with the thing that I know what it is. Wink. And now that I have that thing, first of all, I can just smash you guys up. No worries. But also I can get the letter L. Awesome money. So, I've seen a lot of that lately, because one of the things that the Switch 2 has brought up is the idea of, key on disc, which is incredibly predatory, if you ask me. It's where you buy a physical cartridge, but the only thing on that cartridge is the ability to download and play the game, which... that's not what cartridges are. You're supposed to just have the thing. Oh, I actually have to smash it. Gotcha. And I'm with you. I'm kind of half and half. Some games I like having the physical copy. This is a physical copy. I was close. Some games I like having the physical copy. Like I say, this is a physical copy. because they're on re-releases and patches, they being the devs, can change some stuff around or just remove chunks or the game entirely. I'm not too keen on that. What happened, huh? What? Jeez. Did husband move it? Where in the world did we put it? Sorry, I need thinking time, huh? Take cheese to husband, huh? You do that, I try to remember. So yeah, that is a way of doing DRM. Wait. Cass, you fool! Oh, needs more punch, huh? What good smell? What do you have, huh? Perfect ingredient, huh? Little more time on fire, it become gourmet soup, huh? Here, taste, huh? Superb soup. What else have I got in my bottles? Lamp oil? Am I gonna need lamp oil? Oh, no. But yeah, some DRM includes to check if the disk is in the drive. But there's other ways. Checking certain, like, files in the game, or the value of certain, what is the certain hex value written to? Old school consoles used to do it, where they would check for RAM in a like an address that didn't exist, because very often copied cartridges would have more RAM than existed on retail. So if you could write to an address that doesn't exist, it would crash the game, because that shouldn't be there. The game doesn't have that much RAM. What are you doing? I think I remember, huh? We put key in nearby room, so no forgetting, huh? How I forget. Embarrassing. See, here, place marked by my symbol, huh? It there. It must be. You look for me. Yes, I've mentioned, just in passing, that I have a game that doesn't exist anymore. Because I have Outrun Online Arcade, which Sega no longer have the rights to distribute. So if I delete that from my console, I can't get it back. That game is just done and gone. That's why you did that. Pretty sneaky game. No. There you go. Place it in the machine. It's not necessarily greed. Although, yes, a lot of it can be attributed to greed. In the case of Outrun, the license for the game was probably only for, let's say, 5 years. Now that those 5 years have passed, they don't have the right to distribute the game anymore. Oh, that was a good shot. Nice to know that, as before, the backswing has a bit of bite to it. I like that. And to an extent, yes, you could also argue that Like, the concept of intellectual rights is somewhat greedy in general. But it makes sense because, and again, we'll stick with Outrun, Ferrari is intensely protective of what Ferrari is. So, for example, you don't actually own your Ferrari. You are leasing it from them. And there is a list of things that you can and cannot do with your vehicle that, if you break that contract, you just lose it. There was it Deadmau5? There was some DJ or other put a big vinyl wrap on his Ferrari and lost it because no, you don't get to do that. It's in the contract. You're not allowed to alter the appearance of your vehicle. It is a Ferrari. People know what Ferraris look like. That's what it is. What am I aiming you at? Let's back it up, yeah? I don't want to be this close to the edge. Because then that will happen! Link, you big silly! Where am I and what am I doing? This way! Yeah, exactly. Ferrari doesn't want you to make them look bad. They have they have an image. Everyone knows what a Ferrari is. And it's like not even an ugly vinyl wrap. Let's say you just painted it neon pink. People are going to look at that and go, I don't know about that. And that's not an image that the manufacturers want to have. So, you're not allowed to do it. You will buy it in Hot Rod Red, and, oh, yellow, I guess. Oh, that's right, there's still bats down there, so it's gonna be all... I didn't remember that. I just looked at that and I thought, there's no way I'm going to be able to jump over that. So let's use a video game puzzle. By which I mean physics. Physics are puzzling. Could have grappled back across. I might should have known. Oh, this room looks hideous. Look at all this empty space. Oh, it's the lobby. Oh, for sure, real-life brands. Sticking with video games as an example, let's go Crazy Taxi. Because in that one, Crazy Taxi is one of the few games I can think of that is actively improved by having product placement. There is something just particularly cool about the guy jumps in your car and says, "Take me to KFC!" And it's actually there. It makes the city feel a lot more alive and real than what they did in the Xbox version, where they didn't have any of those rights, where they went, "Take me to food shop." "Take me to the Zune store," said no one. But because there is a music shop and Tower Records they've lost the rights to say Tower Records in the game. That's what it is! And I'm sure somebody at some point may have wanted to go to a Zune store, but you have got me. There you go. There we go. There's a treasure chest through that door. But I've been through that door. Haven't I? Oh, I know what this is. Honestly, just in general, the Xbox 360 version of Crazy Taxi is just horrible and soulless. No part of what made the original game good is present, and it's, ooh, no. Why is it like this? Because, like, what happens when you play Crazy Taxi? It plays The Offspring. It plays Silver Bullet. It plays Bad Religion. Couldn't get the rights to those, so here's just whatever generic butt rock that Microsoft had in the Zune store at the time. It's not even butt rock, because that's kind of good. Rules of Nature? Hell yeah. But, like, you know, generic punk song, I know 3 chords. Oh! Well, that just makes everything peachy, doesn't it? So how do we do this? Welcome to the entire rest of the stream. Me doing this. And complaining for the nth time how much I dislike this format of puzzle. I know, Bronwyn taught me the solution, but she didn't teach me the solution to this format. This one is, no, that'd be too easy. So what do I need to do? We need to get a a block to stop in the middle there. To do this, we need 2 blocks beside one another. Like so. Likenesses in video games is always a weird one. The number of, like, movie games where you can have the voice of the person or the face of the person, but you cannot have both, because we kind of didn't bank on anyone buying it. I'm like, okay, I guess. So that one opens up there. So I need to get a block over there. It does. Metal Gear series, was it Sons of Liberty? I think it was Sons of Liberty. One of them used footage of, like, I want to say it was a real-life stock crash when predicting such a thing. Or did they... Was it the one with the planes? I know that the game had to be delayed because of... Some plot element came true, and people lost their minds. What does Kojima know? Everything. This isn't helping at all. Is it? No. Isn't it? Hold on. I said, hold on, Link. I don't believe I have any way to recreate this, unless... So then how do I stop you in the right place, do we think? Because I don't actually need to move. I don't need to have both of these here. I just need to have one of them, right? Because then... Right, so you will go here. Don't mind me. Just a bit of thinking time. It's good. It's fine. I know what I'm doing. I hope. No, because then all I can do with you is run you around in circles. Am I coming at this one on the wrong side? I might be coming at this one on the wrong side. Wait. No, that won't do it, because this little notch right here stops me from sliding the tile that way. Oh, game! What a cleverly designed game. Just one that stops me from getting where I need to go. Unless... I've got it. I think I have it. You go this way. Then that way. And then onto the switch. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'm doing my own solve the puzzle jingle. I earned that. I earned it fair and square. Now, how do I get back up there? Because there is absolutely a puzzle. Wait. Is it up this way? Because that treasure chest rather indicates a room that I haven't been to yet, but I'm dead certain that I've come through that room. Because that's how I got into this room in the first place. Grapple point would be nice. Wolf, welcome on in. You got me solving a puzzle in a timely manner. Do not worry, I'm not lying. I also got this cool weapon. It's great when it works. There you go. There's a bit of a wind-up on it, so it doesn't always work. That works. Dawn. I mean, I meant to do that. Look, see, now I've just cleared the way. We can just go straight through. And, hopefully, this will let me get upstairs? Kind of forget where the stairs are on this thing. Yeah, not that way. That's just soup. Maybe that is a room I have not yet been to. This is fine. I feel like with Fatal Frame, there's not a lot keeping the games from being released in this day and age, other than people being interested in playing it. So, you say that. So when it comes to the idea of like remakes or upscales or what have you, that's not something a team can just, you know, do. Or like Control Shift R and that's how you get your remaster. It doesn't work like that. Particularly when it comes to hardware issues. Wait a second. Wait a second. Yeah, there's a thing over there. But I can't get to it yet. So, like, when I show off the CPC games on stream, I very often joke that I'm essentially playing on alien hardware. But that's... yeah, actually, it is. Oh, wait, no. I'm reading my map wrong. Excuse me. Because that stuff's 40 years old, and what on earth is it doing with my... like, this PC is 2 or 3 years old, and its technology has advanced quite a ways since it came out, you know? Oh. Bet you that's a heart container. Not that one, the piece of heart. There you go. So when you look at, for example, trying to get stuff running on... trying to get, like, a PS2 game running on not the PS2, it's a challenge. Because the PS2 has a lot of stuff that it, and only it, is really good at. Silent Hill 2, take a shot, is because the PS2 is really, really good at just slapping JPEGs in front of the camera. A technique that was developed for that game. And that's why the fog has never looked as good, at least in Silent Hill 2, as the PS2 version. Xbox version looks great when it's not stuttering and loading screens, but have your cat in-game. Named a pet will work to a photo you send us. Subject to approval from the team. Ooh. Rextress, I want to put car wash in the game. What a good girl. I'd put car wash in the game. I'd regret it. Anyways, no, I'm fairly sure that in no small part the hardware of the PS2 was used to good effect with Fatal Frame, particularly when it comes to warping the polygons. Like when you look through the lens of the camera and everything's all wibbly wobbly because of the ghosts, I will guarantee you a lot of that is, look at this cool nonsense we figured out that the PS2 can do. I will guarantee it. And like, sure, other consoles have done similar. No, aim that way, aim. I'll get it one time. Get those bats, and then I'll go and do that. That's a little much, Rickstress, but you know somebody's going to take it. I would. Not to that amount, though. And with porting and remastering games, you have to deal with hardware gimmicks as well, if there are any. Because I'm currently playing through Fatal Frame 5, that's a good example. Originally designed for the Wii U, this here console that I'm using right now, the camera was the Wii U tablet. And, you know, cool, that's great for using the Wii U tablet. Can I hit that thing, please? There you go. I need additional training, perhaps on a crossbow. Forget it, I'll get in close. There we go. Right, now swing, 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 swing. Yes! I knew it! It's absolutely worth doing. I wanted that. Now I'm gonna get an extra heart at the end of all this. That's part of the game anyway. But, you know. Fatal Frame 5 did not initially translate well to a normal controller because it used gyro aiming. Which, again, so did the original. This uses gyro aiming. Look, I'm doing this by moving the controller around. Sorry. I was doing that by moving the controller around. It's a nightmare. I turned that off immediately. If I wasn't able to do that, it would have been a complete deal breaker for the game. I'm not doing that. Alright, let's go back the normal way and continue through with this dungeon. Oh, actually, this works out quite nicely. That bit also did amazing. No, because there's a treasure chest on the other side of this here room. Genuinely though, how did I get through that door? I don't remember. This is going to drive me crackers. There we go. Get Helm Splitter. I guess that's how you do it if you don't have the Helm Splitter. You can crack the spear and stagger them naturally. So that's fair. Can I get through there? I want to get through there. Oh, I know how to get through there. Yeah! Right, excuse you, first of all. That would freeze me up immediately. And then... I see it! Do you see that treasure chest? Treasure! I see it. Right. That's a bad idea. I'm going to wait for this thing to stop rocking, perhaps quite so much. There are instances where I think Nintendo has done a very good job of removing some of their movement control options. Like, again, in this game, I can do gyro aiming if I want, but I can also move with a stick. Unfortunately, it's both at once. So like there, I can fight against myself. That's not cool. But I certainly can. How do I get to you? I have a small key. Have I seen a small key door? Oh, hang on. I think I can solve both of these puzzles. I cannot solve both of these puzzles. Yes, I can. I think. Yes, I can. Right, now it's you. Mild panic. Yeah, there you go, and then we unlock you by doing this. So, for example, when you play Fatal Frame 5 on the Switch, I play Overwatch on the Switch. Overwatch also has native gyro aiming. Turn that off in an instant. That's how you open that door. Right. Small key. Let's go find out. I really like the subtle addition of the woodwind when you come into this room, because this is where the family is living. And it's like, ah, that's very, very sweet. So you absolutely need a cannonball. And my line of thinking is, I don't want to shoot at those, right? Because there's a little lip down here, which tells me I have to push those boxes into that lip. I just don't know how to get there. You have gone there. If I do that, I feel like it will bounce off because I'm facing the edge of the map there. So that's not right. Well, it says here that I've missed a door. Like, looking at the map, if I go through... If I go through this door, it says that there's a door, like, on my left. Careful now. Because that's gonna happen. Silly. Sony have been trying that sort of thing for a while. No, scratch that. Game devs have been trying that for a while now. Do you remember Project $10? Do you remember The Saboteur? Me neither. Save that it had some clever game design, and they genuinely marketed the game by saying, don't buy the game pre-owned, because if you buy the game pre-owned, you can't see the boobies. Because there was a strip club, and it was code in box DLC, and you couldn't get it if you bought pre-owned. You want boobies, do you not, red-blooded heterosexual male player? Hmm? Yes. Buy new. Have you considered making a good game, The Saboteur? Man, no, you can climb to the top of the Eiffel Tower and jump off into a pond. There is an achievement for this. Alright, cool. The game, though. No? Alright. Cool. Stella. It's one of the things that I absolutely get, but it's incredibly infuriating because I'm on the lower end of the rung in this transaction. So, like, the reason that game companies do this is to maximize profits. If people buy pre-owned, then that is a copy of the game that the player is enjoying, but is not paid for. How is that any different from common piracy? Tell me this. Because I bought it, and the words are different. That's where the locked door is. Oof. Yeah, that way. But on the other hand, like, Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo, they are billion-dollar companies. Like, with the B. They have lost no money by me not buying this copy of Twilight Princess HD new. They can survive. But they want to maximize those profits because then the shareholders are happy and they have more money. And they would argue they have more money for developing games. Wait. Game changer. Absolute game changer. So what that's going to do is throw the cannonball into the other room so that I can then pick up the cannonball and put into the doofer over here. And bring it into the next room for whatever is in this next room. That's not how doors work. There you go. No. If I threw that down to the ground floor, I would be so mad. Right. Don't need to aim at you. Need to aim... Oh, that's right, because you are blocking the way up on the other side, aren't you? So I can go up that ladder now. I was kind of expecting him to do the Mario 64 bit where you get stuck in the sand. It's fine. So, Kosaka, yes, but I've done QA, and you are never going to get it right. Like, not completely. There's always going to be some nonsense. Gee, look at this Kingdom Hearts. I said it at the start, I'm saying it now. There's always going to be some nonsense where you didn't think of doing that, but a player did. And... oh, just the game falls apart around it. Now, there's some stuff you are entirely right. The devs should have thought of this. Mario Kart got patched this week. Yeah, that... not cool. But yeah, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe got patched this week with... and when you look at what they fixed, the spectators that throw coins at you in Rainbow Road missed the level geometry. They would throw coins just into the void. You couldn't collect them. And they patched that. And how long has Mario Kart 8 had N64 Rainbow Road? Quite a while, right? But then you've got things like, if you see some of the speedrunning level skips, you have to be really, really, like, frame perfect to get some of these jumps. Where, you know, Lakitu just carries you from the start of the level to the end. And you are probably not going to find that sort of thing. So while I'm with you, extensive QA testing is important and really, really nice and good to see. You're gonna miss something. Phew, we finally found the key. That sure took a while, but that mirror shard is as good as ours. Do I want to go back and get more soup? Yes. Also, there's another Poe in this level. And I missed it. I'm not going to make a habit of finding all the Poes in this game. I'm just not going to. There are way too many of them for me to care. Oh, you safe, huh? I drink husband soup. Feel much better, huh? So I come find you. You found key, huh? Good, good. A bedroom right above us. I take you there, huh? could have just done that the whole time. I could have just used my surfboard. Plus, it kind of depends on what you are developing for and testing for. Like, PC, really, really difficult, because here's a good baseline, but, like, what if people aren't using that baseline? What if people want to change their hardware at some point? Is that gonna break the game? I'm not gonna go look for this Poe. I'm just gonna go to the bedroom because Mrs. Yeti invited me, and 'twould be rude to say no. Right, which way are we going? This way, to the courtyard. Did I go that way? No, I'm still missing a treasure chest. I've missed something, and I don't know what it is. That's too high to climb, so I can't glide across. There's no grapple points. Are there? What are you? Set dressing. I do see wonky tiles up there, so what I'm thinking is go upstairs and break through the floor. Oh, that's exactly what you're supposed to do! Because there's an errant grapple point at the top of these stairs, and I'm thinking, what's that for? Why would I need to quickly leave the corridor? Because you don't leave the corridor, Cass. Eventual solver of puzzles. That's why they call me that. We did it, everybody. Alright, let's go. Let's solve the problem. And that seems like a Link thing to do, doesn't it? Let's just go solve the problem. Why not? Oh, do you know what I can do with this ball and chain? Break stuff a lot more easily than with my bones. This is bedroom. You unlock it, huh? Thank you. You come inside. I forget if this woman is wearing a fancy patchwork quilt, or if her fur is designed to look like said, but I really appreciate that this character is wearing a fancy patchwork quilt design. Here, Mira, you look at it, huh? Oh, so pretty. Pretty. So pretty. Pretty. Pretty, Mira. Lovely. Not take Mira! Egg! I forget specifically what the deal is with this one. Just that, hey. Hang on. Yeah, counter that! Just that you have to use the tool that you got in the dungeon, as is tradition. Ooh. Yoink. I feel like that was a little too easy. Do I have to go and fight husband now? Oh no, now she's... My god, she's a transformer! I'm just gonna take my boots off. This one also reminds me of Pandora's Tower. You remember that slot machine one? Where I was too busy hot dogging and grandstanding at the end of it? That my wife almost died? Yeah. I was quite pleased with that. Did I hit that? I don't think I hit that. Hit that! This is really cool. Like, the fact that she's just a big chunk of ice and I'm slowly shattering it. I like that. None of these things worked. So, this is the problem with, not the problem, I sound like an old man. This is a problem with media in general, is that each game could be somebody's first game. So, like, everybody's YouTube video could be their first YouTube video. So that's why you get a lot of creators like, the Pauls, for example, they're constantly getting more and more outlandish and bombastic, because welcome to the channel. The next video is not going to be as good. And like, that's how it goes with gaming. GTA 6 is going to be a lot of people's first GTA game. Make it good, make it big, because what are you going to do? Nah, mate, you don't want to play that one. London, 1969, mate. They're not going to do that. You can see the reflection in the ice below you. That's really good. I was about to, like, chug down some soup. Am I okay? I think I'm okay. Ooh, listen to that pulsing. That's going right through my head. Well, we have 2 mirror shards now. 2 more left, I say. 2 more left. Still, I feel bad about the way we treated that girl. To think the Mirror of Twilight has the power to change people like that. Aaron, welcome on in. This world, all worlds, can be cruel. Can we? Thank you. Let's hurry up and collect the rest of those pieces, I say. We have to, before more innocent creatures have to endure the suffering this poor girl did. Well, let's go search for the 2 that remain. I can explain! What's wrong with me? Very strange. You just dreaming. Yeto, mirror you gave. Forget mirror, Yeto. No, look into eyes of Yeto. Look in reflection of Yeto's eyes. They're true beauty. Who need mirror? My love. This is the bit that I remembered, because that's what I believe makes the heart container appear. Look, they're so romantic. I'm going to steal a piece of this romance for myself. Love you, huh? Love you too. I'll get you out of here. You sure there's nothing else you need to do, right? I can't use the minimap in this. I found everything in this dungeon. I went back and I got the heart pieces. Let's go. Now, there's something in there. I'm sure I remember something else happening in that dungeon. Oh, actually, what I can do... I can just go through the front door. Also, since we're on that topic, GTA London 1969, that was my first Grand Theft Auto game. I completed it. I don't know how. my goodness, oh, that game's awful. Like, the faster you go, the further the camera pulls back. So if you're taking a lot of tight turns and speeding up and slowing down a lot, the camera just goes in and out and... Ugh. No, thank you. Now, see, what I remember happening, right, is I remember when you found Yeto on top of the mountain, he had what looked to be a saddle on his head. I thought you got that for Epona. I mean, Orisa. I forgot that I named my horse Orisa. But I thought that you were able to collect that for her. Although, there is a time trial icon at the top of the stage right there. So, you know, maybe that's what I need to do. What are you? Oh, that's what you are. Okay, cool. So where am I supposed to go now? I'm relatively confident I know what one of the dungeons is that I have to do right now. I'm just unsure how to get there.
Long time since we meet, huh? Why, feeling better? Nice weather for sleds. You try, huh? Race to home.
But this is not Zelda music. What's this? I'm hearing the Mario 64 doos in the background. So, yeah, hey, that's fair. Excuse me, I need to get past. Oh, is he going to tell me off for that? What? What? Oh, no. This is the dungeon. That's how I got up here, right? Because if I do this... Yeah. Sledding is right here. Alright, so let's try and beat some sledding. And then... depending on what the game has to say, that might be us for today. I don't think it's an issue of necessarily beating him, because I overtake him pretty early on. It's just a case of, you know, not falling into a pit like I did. Also, look at this bloom. It's getting brown. This whole game's brown. Empirical Woodland says that's why it's called TP, because everything's brown. But I think that's childish and immature. I would never. I saw outside the map. Did you see outside the map? I saw it. That was pretty cool. I'm relatively confident if I beat him, there is either a heart container or a heart piece in it for me. Probably a piece of heart. This seems too easy for a full container. But I'll take a container. Let's see what happens if I just take the regular route. Alright? The game's not going to stop me halfway down the mountain to go, you found a piece of heart! So I don't think that's what's up there. Hey, do we like this recurring thing where I say that I'm going to do something and then I don't? I do literally the opposite of that thing when it's probably way harder than what I was intending to do in the first place. Oh my god, that counts as a win! I see him on the map down there. Link, turn! Turn! He's gaining! He's gaining! Limp over the finish line, please! I nearly had it. I was genuinely hoping he'd pick me up and just yeet me up the mountain.
You go up top mountain!
And then over I go. Do you know what else we need? Is the Ski Sunday theme. Not that the BBC would shut this stream down. But the Ski Sunday is a good theme tune. It sounds like what it is. So my issue was not, this time, was not that I was going off the edge of the map, although that's going to be it. I'm losing a heart every time that happens. Yeto, I'm just going to slam down some of your soup at some point, alright? It's, we good? We good. So, I have heard very little of what Switch 2 is going to require outside of the broad strokes of like what the games are, because it is rare that you'll catch me buying a console on launch. Price is going to come down in 6 months anyway, and there's no games for the first year, so like... Sure, I'll have a Switch 2. What am I going to do with it? Hell yeah! I'm going to give that money to Mallow. Mallow is going to maybe open up trade in Castletown, and everything will be grand. Oh, that wasn't even the full extent of doing that. I don't get how that Beyblade works, man.
Let's go!
But I can believe that Switch 2 is going to require Wi-Fi on first startup, because what it's probably going to do, if it's anything like every Nintendo console since the Wii, it's going to tie it to your Club Nintendo account. Or to an email address at the very least, and you won't be able to play it unless you do. Like, you've seen on my Switch, whenever I come to play a game, you've got a choice of Cass or Mizuho. That Mizuho account, that's not nothing. That had to come from somewhere. That's the one that I have for Japan games. Oh, come on! So, speaking in defense of the console, I've not heard anything about requiring Wi-Fi in terms of an always-on. I thought that was Aurora Borealis, like at this time of year. What if I speak to her? Does she give me soup? What if she gives me soup? Yeah, so I can't speak for, like, is it going to require always online? I haven't seen that. There are some games and consoles that do that. I'm sure we've all heard the nightmares of, like, oh, the Call of Duty servers are down, so you can't even play single player, because the game just refuses to validate the license. Nintendo does not seem like the kind of company to do that. On the other hand, Nintendo didn't seem like the kind of company to charge $80 for a game. So, while it is ghoulish, and I generally do not like putting words in the mouths of the dead, I don't think Iwata would have wanted this. You know? I feel like Iwata and Yokoi would not be happy with the lack of whimsy that Nintendo has in their products as of late. Like, you remember plugging stuff into the Wii U? Not the Wii U. Well, yeah, Wii U did it as well. You plug a game into the Wii, and it plays a little jingle, and there's a cool poster.
Ah, you beat Yato! You good, you worthy sledder. You want rematch? You go back to Mountaintop.
Here, best time if I say. You try to break record, it's good time. I love sled. I race anytime. Genuinely, I believe if I beat him, then I steal his hat, because that's a saddle for Orisa. I'm relatively confident. But, oh, do you know what I'm going to do? Do you know what I'm going to do? Excuse me, lovebirds. I'm going to go steal some of your soup. It is Overwatch patch day, because Street Fighter's coming tomorrow. They cannot decide what is the right amount of bum for Widowmaker Cammy to be showing, because you can't have all of it like Cammy, but when they put her in leggings, people complained, and then boy shorts, people complained, and then kind of half and half, people complained. You might just have to face it, devs. People are gonna complain. Oh, I think I know what to do now. What I think we do now is we go back to Telma's Tavern and speak to the adventurers. Right, because they had that big map in the back. Wait, no we don't. I was told what to do. Wasn't I? I'm relatively confident we were told, hey, do these 3 things, and that's where you will find the mirror shards. This was one of them. And I went, I know what the other 2 are. And kind of don't now, so that's nice. Oh, you're gonna be closed, aren't you? Think. Is there a reason for us to be open at a time like this? No. Don't try to tell me the customer is always right. The full saying, the customer is always right in matters of taste. Meaning, if a customer comes to you with the most hideous outfit you've ever seen, what you do is you go, absolutely perfect, madam. And then she buys it. You don't go, ugh, it's hideous, don't buy that. It does not mean that you pander to whatever your dumbass customer has to say. Why can't I return it? It's a half-eaten cheese sandwich from the garage across the street, ma'am.
Well, the customer is always right.
I'm kind of hoping that Overwatch is updating in the background. I don't want to tell it to do that, because if I do, it's probably going to slow down the stream if it's not doing this already. Oh, it's had 2 hours to get its act together and update, so get on it. What am I doing? That is a very good question. What am I doing? That looks like something. Is that something? I mean, if it is, I can't get up there yet.
Greetings, Mr. S.A. I have come to deliver a letter. There is a letter for you. I say 2 letters, in fact. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail.
Anyways, yeah, no, I was talking about Nintendo and Whimsy, and they don't do that anymore. Like, I remember when my old DS literally it fell apart. I opened it and it snapped in 2. So I had to get a 3DS. And in doing so, I had to use the Save Dates Transfer tool. And what it is, if you've not used it, you put the 2 DS consoles next to one another, and you get to watch Pikmin carry the chunks of data from one console screen onto another. There is no reason for this. They could have just done a little progress bar, but no, the Pikmin physically carry your stuff from one end to the other, as Pikmin are wont to do. The problem with that is that's development time. Someone has to program that. Someone has to design that. Do you know what's real easy? Big gray loading bar. garbage. That should have hurt. Rare that I will say that. That should have hurt. And speaking of the DS consoles, if you have ever downloaded something on those, what happens is you get a little present on the title screen, on the main menu, I should say. And you tap it, and the present unwraps itself, and it goes, ta-da! You've got Paper Plane! Enjoy playing it! And then you click on it, and same deal as the Wii. You get this little spinny animation that you can interact with, and it plays a little jingle. And I think that kind of silly, whimsical nonsense is absolutely fantastic. And Nintendo are doing less and less and less of it. What does the Switch menu look like? Bunch of squares. What does it sound like? Click, 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 click. I'm like, yeah, sure. I don't need fancy animations to enjoy my game. I'm literally talking about the system dashboard. But it's cool. Jerk. I'm sure I can find a way to do that. Maybe after a couple dungeons. You look breakable. Don't you look breakable? They look breakable. Hang on. I knew it! Come on. Bring me that! Magnificent! I'm glad I did a bit of exploration. And similar sort of thing. You look at the Switch 2. What's the Switch 2 got? Bunch of squares. As far as I know, it's got additional icons at the bottom because the Switch dashboard has been updated to look like Switch 2. Which, you know, fair enough. Brand consistency, I guess. But it's not silly little spinning icons, is it? Let's read my letters. Agatha had a dream last night. A butterfly surrounded Agatha and lifted her up to the sky. As she waved to the people below in Castletown, she could see so many people, some waving back, others staring wide-eyed. Agatha flew in a big circle above Hyrule Field, and the butterflies formed into a bed beneath her and said, "Let's play again." Soon they faded away, and she woke up in her bed. Oh, Agatha wants so badly to fly in the sky. I feel bad. Oh, there you go. You paid me visit, and I not much help. I feel better now. Husband and I sled lots now. Very much fun. I say you join us at Snow Peak sometime. Yeah, we've done those. Okay. Okay. Oh, I know. There are 2 mirror shards left. There should be one hidden in ancient wood and another somewhere in the sky. Hurry up and collect the last 2 shards so we can return the mirror to its original state. Oh, I remember, because I went to North Farron Woods, because I'm dead certain that there's something hidden. There is! There's something hidden that I couldn't get before in the Master Sword Temple. Which is... How do I get there? This way. Yeah! See, there's an adventurer! And they're going to tell me to go over there. It has been a while since we took a walk in the forest, huh? Yes, how our world has changed. I knew you would come. I heard of your brave acts from Telma. I have known of her circle of friends since my youth, and of late we have begun to walk towards a common goal. So, let me tell you a story. Do you know about the far side of this deep gorge? Some say there is an ancient temple deep in the woods that guards a sacred power. The ancestors of the Hylians created the temple. Signs of their civilization, ancient but very sophisticated, are everywhere. If someone could obtain the power of those ancient people, well, I'm sure it would go a long way towards saving Hyrule. I say, would you take on this task? Would you cross the gorge and find the ancient power sleeping in the temple? I knew you would. To cross the gorge, she seems my partner here. Oh, wait a second. That's not going to take me where I want to go at all, is it? It's a chocobo! Do you doubt my partner's skills? He flies like a dream, believe me. Well, you will definitely make it across the gorge. Wait and see, my doubting friend. Restore the peace. Reclaim the power of this ancient civilization that has slept in the temple for ages beyond count. My partner will definitely get the job done. No doubt in my mind. Give it a shot. Yeah, so this is the spot that I came as Wolf Link. No? There we go. Oh, that's why. The map's changed. Because there used to be 2 of those doodads. Now there is only 1. Alright, come here, chicken. Come here, chicken. Oh, you're gonna get it now, Skull Kid. Because now I'm not a wolf. Now I can just fight you. And it's nighttime, so I can just follow your lamp. And the tracker. This is a little cheap, I feel. We've done this. Like, yeah, no. Ocarina of Time was great. Everyone loved that one. But... come on, man. That's just a light source. That's a really interesting way of doing that. Pardon me a second. Oh, game! You spoil me! Right, which way was I going? Obviously, this is not the way towards Skull Kid, but I saw something earlier, the last time I came to this temple, and I went, oh, I need to come back with that thing? And it was this thing. So, now that I have it, I could... Bye! Really? Nothing? Kind of surprised. You know, you'd put some, like, rupees down here or something. I would. How do we defeat the kid? It's giving me arrows, so I probably need to use arrows. So yeah, from the look of what this game's doing, we're following lights around the forest, but that's not actually, like anything? Like, there's no, Skull Kid model over there. We are following what is essentially a ball of light. Speaking of, yeah. Come back and do that again now. Still counts. I'll give the game that. I'm a little annoyed that I have to come back here and do all this again, but at the same time, I can do a bit more stuff now that I can switch forms. Any of y'all want to drop any money? I need like 370 coins. Rupees, I should say. This one? I genuinely missed out on that one. I didn't know which way to go. Is that the temple? I don't have a map of this area. So I feel like it's not, and that's the area where I came earlier, and I went... I saw a temple with some stuff in it. This area is really good at getting me all turned around. I saw you. You little scamp. Come here. That's clever. I shouldn't have lit those. Because now I'm generating my own light sources for me to chase after. Sorry if I'm a little soft and quiet during this one. The music is... I talked about being haunted by Saria's song in the past because I got completely lost in the forest the first time I came here. Well, in Ocarina of Time. But it's kind of nostalgic, isn't it? I think everybody kind of likes this one. Ah ha ha ha. Right, this is where I needed to go. Because... Oh, I thought it was this room. Apparently it is not this room. Well, that's fine. I'm still gonna fight you, kid. I remember that from before. You have to take out the little monsters, and that means that he will pause to summon more, and that's how you get your hits in. Because I say he refuses to just nuke him while the cutscene's going on. I'd do that. That was fun. Tell you what, I'll let you into a secret place. I'm very glad it was fun for one of us. This is where I had come previously. This is where we're going to find that thing I was just now talking about. The sacred ancient forest. So this is what they were talking about. Genuinely, I would have thought that would be a dig spot. There's a bug. I think I got that bug already. Oh yeah, because I did that, and I did the Animal Crossing thing of... Okay, I found a snail. But there is still one around somewhere? No, wait, that's just going to be 100 rupees, isn't it? So that's not going to be enough to, I hear another bug noise. I don't think it's going to be, the snail that I just picked up. I think that is despawned. So I would very much like to find bug number 2. Unless it is that one. Oh, it is. That's a little annoying, I'll be honest with you. I would have thought it would, like, despawn from the map. Essentially to stop me doing that. Right, where's my exit? That's not an exit. Yeah, this room. So I came to this room previously, and I looked at it, and I went, hey, there's a thing over there. I need to use a thing to get that thing. Also relatively confident there's a dig spot here. Did I do that? If I didn't, I'll go and do it now, and then go back out. Oh, I did, because the chest is open. Alright, cool. Thank you, game. Yeah, so what we needed to do was this. And then Spider Ball! Won't lie. Tad disappointed. I came all the way back here for the letter X. I don't want to use that. Alright. Do I break it? You have no idea how excited I was when the game went into letterbox mode. That I'm like, oh, I have to break it! That's just silly. And I'll bet you I couldn't have done that from the start because this is a separate entity, like a different map compared to the first time we came here. Like, all the spawns are the same. But, like, this specific room is different. I was about to say, can we drop some monsters so I can have a warp point, please? And there's a bug to my left. This could be trouble. It's not going to be trouble. Alright, come here, you. Problem solved. Where did I hear bugs? Was it that snail again? It was probably that. It's probably that snail again, wasn't it? It appears to have been that snail again. Okay. That's fine. This works. So, what we're going to do is go through this door and then save, and then we'll come back tomorrow to find out what is on the other side of this door. Y'all ready? Oh, is this the dungeon that I think that it is? Oh, hell yeah, it is! This is one of the best dungeons! Good start. We caught a bug. Right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back here, because this is probably where the game's gonna spawn me when we load anyways. And we're going to save, and we're going to come back to this game tomorrow. Yeah? Yeah. I'm going to go see if Overwatch is updated. And if it hasn't, I'm going to start Overwatch updating. I'm going to play it with the extras. We'll come back to that. Alright. Thank you very much for watching along, everybody. It tells me that there are quite a few viewers for this game today. Let's see if there actually is. And if not, we will go find somebody else. Who do we have? Let's see what you're doing. Are you cool? Ooh, but they're right at the start of the game, so this could be good to go. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching along, everybody. Do come back tomorrow for a little bit more of this, and then the day after for some Danky Kang, because, gosh jolly, what fun this could be. We are going to go and raid into Jake Frost Chill, who is playing this game. They've just met Princess Zelda. They haven't been revealed that it's Zelda, so shh. Yeah, come back tomorrow for more of this. And until next time, goodbye.